Here with more, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, I'd like your thoughts. Israel looks like now will be fighting a three-front war again. They're dealing with a president and a vice president that constantly are calling for Israel to, quote, show restraint rather than giving them the go-ahead to win their war against radical Islamic terrorism. And we have a presidential soon-to-be nominee for the Democratic Party that wants us to be courageous and no longer use the words radical Islamic terrorism. I have a hard time understanding that.
Well, the bottom line is they are a radical Islamic terrorist designed to bend on the destruction of the state of Israel for religious reasons. They want you to bend a knee to Islam. They want to kill all the Jews and change our way of life. So I introduced legislation today to change the policy of the United States. And here's the policy I'm trying to implement. No longer should we consider Hezbollah and Hamas different from Iran. I said today, an attack by Hezbollah against the state of Israel should be considered an attack by Iran against the state of Israel. This is a charade that needs to stop. There is no Hamas or Hezbollah without Iran supplying the money and the weapons. So if there is an attack by Hezbollah against Israel or a direct attack by Iran against Israel, I am calling tonight for Israel to destroy the oil refineries that fuel this terrorist beast. Destroy the oil refineries, and they will knock this off. Until you hit the Ayatollah where it hurts in his pocketbook, he could care less about how many Hezbollah people you kill or Hamas people you kill, but he does care about his economy and his ability to make money to wage war. So to our friends in Israel, knock out their refineries.
The rocket that was used to hit that soccer field that killed those children out of Lebanon by Hezbollah, that was an Iranian rocket, Senator. Correct me if I'm wrong, according to reports. And what surprised me after the last rocket attack against Israel, and I was glad to see the administration did help them in defense, but said they won't help you offensively. I was shocked how deep into Iranian territory that the Israelis were able to penetrate and have their own counterattack without any support, morally or otherwise, from the U.S. It showed me something that I didn't know was possible, that Israel can take out their nuclear sites, can take out their refineries, and I don't think that Iran can do a damn thing to stop it.
Well, Israel has capability and will, and you need both. So this idea of playing defense is not working. Here's what I think will change the equation in the Mideast. If the Iranians believed that they're on the target list when Hezbollah attacks Israel, and when Hamas attacks Israel, they will reduce the attacks. Right now, they don't believe that we will do anything against their interest in Iran. Now they see Israel actually hitting inside of Iran. So until the policy changes, what did Trump do? He killed Soleimani, the Revolutionary Guard leader, and that put Iran back in a box along with the economic sanctions. So I'm calling on Israel tonight. No longer play this game. There's a difference between Hezbollah and Iran. You have every right and obligation, I think, to protect the Jewish people by striking Iran at their heart, the refineries.
Yeah, well, I think that's the only way. It's the only message that's going to work. It's all that they seem to understand. I don't know what. I mean, there is an ideology and a philosophy. What is your reaction to the presumptive Democratic nominee saying we should have the courage not to say the words radical Islamic terrorism, because that shocks me. That shows a lack of moral clarity and understanding. Same question I asked Senator Rubio. What part of rape, murder, torture, kidnapping and beheading do they not understand? What part of Kamala Harris getting wrong with disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan? Wasn't she the last person in the room?
So it's naive and foolish to believe that using words will matter. They are a radical Islamic terrorist. The Nazis were genocidal maniacs. Define the problem, solve the problem. And if you were the last person in the room before Biden decided to withdraw from Afghanistan and you reinforced that decision, you should never be in a room again to make a decision regarding American national security interests. This obsession they have about being don't be provocative is setting the world on fire.
Yeah, it really is. Pretty scary times we're living in, Senator, and certainly I hope the American people, you know, have the facts before they go to the ballot. And by the way, 47 days, early voting starts in Pennsylvania, and we're only 97 days away from Election Day, and it's coming very fast. Thank you, Senator. Appreciate it.